Roses in a vase, carried in from the garden. Red roses of love, yeah. Yeah, there's that garden, man. Sometimes it's just a virtual garden, but there's a garden nonetheless. Just for a second, think about how those roses look in your house in the vase. How they smell. The sentiment that comes with it. I'm finding these are sentimental times, you know. Thinking about the greatness that has come. Love. Wonderful beings that have crossed our paths. As we move on, open up doors and look into the light. Yeah. So we come to the Oracle. The I Ching. The wisdom. Taps into the universe. Mathematicians have found that it hooks into the universal math of language of the universe and of how things work and how things move in the world. Many governments have based and still base a lot of their movements on casting the I Ching for advice. We use it, the I Ching for advice in our private lives as well as we move forward. And as we advance, we're cautioned this week about moving forward, and moving forward is always important, certainly. But today, for the I Ching for the week of May 6th, 2019, we're given number 53, Yan, gradual advance. Yeah. Yeah, think about that. You know, if you move too fast, man, you'll hear it in the qua that I read today. But you'll see that the things that we move slowly for and slowly to will stay. And the ones that we've moved too fast, made commitments, just jumped in, they fall apart. You can't let that happen. So the advice today for the week is good advice. Each qua is made up of 6 lines, 2 trigrams. Each has a representative archaeology as well as a representation in math. You know, these lines did not just, well, I guess they did fall out of the sky. They say that in the early days, and I'm writing history now of the I Ching, that in the early days of the I Ching, that the lines were found by the masters when they would heat the shell of a turtle or the scapula bone of the sheep, and it would crack and it would give them the answers. Away we go to the divine. Sortilege, many ways. Shells, coins, lines. Above is Sun, the root and the foundation, and below is Jen, the quiet mountain. The wisdom this week. Situations and relationships are in the development stage. Move carefully and observe tradition. Excuse me, that's it, man. Observe tradition. Lifetime and space seems to be moving at near unbelievable speeds. You know how it is, you know, the month goes by, but it seemed like it was yesterday, and everything gets to move so fast. It's hard not to. Don't get swept up in this push, in this rush. You know, if you kind of try to move with this speed that's all around us, not only would you become exhausted in trying to keep up, but you would not be considering your actions fully. So consider what you're doing. Really look at it. Puzzle on it. I just had a big decision I had to make. I puzzled on it for months on what was right, how it would work, and not to move too fast. It's building patterns of behavior, you see. And as you do, you move away from ill-considered speed. If you do, it would result in a weak and a fragile state of affairs. The benefit now is to find stillness in chaos. And from this point of view, you will achieve something very strong, something long-lasting and very secure. What will be great develops slowly, and that is the truth. By moving slowly and deliberately, the changes and enhancements to your life, which are you're just getting a hint of, will come into the light of your truth and will manifest as abundance in this coming cycle. Look calmly, with a loving and non-judgmental heart, as you see and feel what's moving towards you. And just let it be. Don't mess with it. Just let it come. Don't try to change it. And don't doubt that your destiny is in alignment. The new and longed-for cycle that you've wanted, it's here, and it's big. The seeds have been planted. That's the work you've been doing. You've set things in order to bring this about. Appreciate it. And let the timing unfold naturally. Don't lose heart. You know, if it says, man, things are moving so slow, don't lose heart, don't push. See, among other lessons, this is a test of your patience and your forbearance, right? Stay with it. The oracle calls it the penetrating wind. Be the penetrating wind. Attend to all the small details of your life, right? Don't skip over them just because there's some big stuff happening. You know, bring the little things to completion. It's necessary, you see, to clear the decks, calm your mind, to be in a place of true, beautiful reception. Change has been manifesting all around you and through you. Recently, it's a change on a grand scale. But this change is not like the flip of a coin, you know, going from here to there, black to white, yin to yang. It's not working that way. This change is coming gradually and coming steadily, right? That way it will stay. It will imbue your movement with lasting strength and tempered power. Whether your situation concerns a relationship, your health, a business situation, a creative project, or even on your spiritual path, just allow it to develop slowly and steadily. Then you will get the spaciousness you need to develop insight into the greater journey of your soul. The benefit now is to move slowly, with purity of intent, into the meditative space, one of quiet, one of peace, one of tranquility. It's here that will allow you to receive what your higher wisdom is bringing to you. It has been desire, that's been part of it, but it's earned, right? It's earned in an honorable cycle, one that has been laced with suffering. We all suffer. Suffering that will now become your gateway to exaltation, right? Do not allow the ego, don't let the ego tell you that things are developing too slowly, so you better speed up and make things happen. Following the ego's push is the way that would be dangerous should you push too hard. You see, you'd be doing, you'd be trying, you'd be making effort rather than receiving and allowing grace to be the influence on your course. By changing your way of thinking in this arena, relaxing into the flow of events as they naturally unfold, you will find the kind of tranquility that leads to supreme success. At this time, moving steadily forward at a well-considered pace will be more effective than if you were to stop and rest and recover. For if you were to completely stop now out of fear or doubt, much would be lost, and the abundance that would come to a result of positioning yourself in the light of receptivity would pass. Possibly it would pass forever. In this part of the cycle, you may feel like you don't have the strength or the energetic reserves to handle the massive shift that you know is coming. So don't worry. This lesson, this teaching from ancestral wisdom comes in time to let you know that the correct action during this cycle is to move slowly, gracefully, and steadily. By moving this way, you will tap a reserve of strength that would otherwise not be available. You move too fast, you can't get into the depths of your real strength, your real power. Set up that way, you know. This is the way to your resources that have been stored. It's the natural way, you know. It's not like taking a quick shot of vitamin B12, man. What will work now is to move with the gracefulness of the feminine, surrounding and encompassing. At this moment in time, it's not about conquering or moving in a straight, forceful line to your goal. This time it's about receiving with steadfastness for sure, and always with grace and with dignity. Move too fast, it would slip away. Move with gentleness, compassion, and conscious receptivity, and it's all going to be yours, all of it. Success, love, abundance, all of it's going to come your way. Peace of mind. Be fully awake and have purity of intent for the greater good and the good of your community at this important juncture of time. Your thoughts, your spirit, your feeling, and space. It's a perfect time to serve Gaia. Be of service. Find a place to be of service. It brings you such peace of mind. This hexagram, this qua, is a revelation of the universal laws that can be applied all across the board. It can be business, your art, your health. Partially, it's part of this release of old and dangerous associations, and be compassionate. Letting go of them will leave you free, as will ancestral patterns that you change and transform. These things pave the way so you can reach this tranquil place within. This Kwa, Zhang, is a window into the true essence of life, you see. We look in and we can see where love, peace, happiness, abundance, and acceptance in this deep interconnectedness reside. This time is a gift. And when the I Ching says it's a gift, pay attention. Be graceful and gracious and accept these blessings with humility. In doing so, you will move beyond any anxiety, any fear of loss. You see, you've got nothing to lose at all. As you move forward, all you have awaiting you is beautiful, sweet love. And that's important right now for you as you move into a space of knowing abundance and success. You know, we can't push a tree to grow faster. We can't change the speed, or we can't change the course of a river. So set your vision firm. See the beauty of slow and steady progress as it gracefully unfolds to benefit you and to benefit all around you, and also for the greater good. Inherent in this time is the peace of mind and the warmth of a kind and a gentle heart. Never give up on yourself. You know, you don't think it's happening, man, don't doubt it. You see, love's the prize that will await you as this gentle and thoughtful time brings you to be the gentle and thoughtful, compassionate warrior as you move forward. For those of you in New York, I've mentioned it in a month. In June, I'll be at Deepak's home base at the ABC Carpet, giving a class on June 6th in the late afternoon, early evening. And if you're there, please come. It's a great space. These are powerful times. I know we all feel it. So much going on, so much change. But we gotta lock ourselves into the seat, man, and just take the ride. It's a beautiful time. You know, when you hear or read a hexagram like this or advice like this, we can see it for ourselves, but man, we can see it for other people. We want to tell them, hey, don't move so fast, don't do it. But that it doesn't work that way, really. If they come to you and they ask you, you know, am I doing okay? What should I do? You tell them. But don't give advice. You gotta let people run it themselves. Don't take them off their own course, but be the loving and gentle observer. Give love, be love, and teach peace. Have a blessed week. In Lakesh Alakin, I am the other you. And man, I like it that way. Namaste, my sisters. gentle goddesses, namaste, my brothers, heroes of the realm. Namaste.